everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Cherie, and I hope you're all having a great day. I've got my kitty cat Ringo out here with me, so if you hear him meowing, there he is, Ringo in all his glory. He doesn't want to be on camera. I have not been on here in ever, and I thought I'd let y'all know what in the world has been going on that I've been gone. Well, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this. If you've not been a viewer all the time, you might not understand some of it, but that's okay. I've got videos on all different kinds of things. So I've missed you all, and I hope you're all hanging in there with me. I'll try to start from probably about a month ago or something like that. I was feeling really tired. I just didn't care about anything. I was kind of depressed. I was just having a hard time. I didn't care if I did anything. I didn't care if I made a YouTube video. I didn't care about anything. And my neighbor's coming up the road, so I might have to holler at him. Hang on just a minute. Well, I'll just keep talking. Anyway, I was feeling tired, and I didn't have any energy. I didn't care about anything. I couldn't think. I couldn't think of anything. I was having a hard time thinking of stuff, and I couldn't come up with anything that I was trying to think of. And no matter what it was, I just couldn't concentrate. I couldn't form a thought. I was just all over the place, and I was struggling really. So I thought maybe it was my medication, because I take anxiety medicine, and I thought, well, maybe it's my medicine. So I went to the doctor, and I was going to have her just change my medicine. But she said, we need to probably do some blood work. I'm like, okay, we can do some blood work. So they drew out like 5 gallons of blood from me and sent that off. Well, it came back that I had a big vitamin D deficiency, which will make you tired and stuff. And they said I was having a mono flare-up. And I'm like, a mono flare-up? I don't think I've even ever had mono. And they say a lot of people get mono and don't even know that they've had it. So I thought, well, that's great. So they gave me a prescription for vitamin D and told me to get plenty of rest and get out in the sun and drink lots of water. And, you know, the mono, there wasn't anything they could do about the flare-up. I'll get them periodically, probably. If I don't have a fever, I'm not contagious, which I didn't have a fever, I don't think. Which, when you're my age, what's a fever and what's a hot flash? I mean, how you tell the difference? But anyway, that was what was wrong with that. So I was supposed to get lots of rest. Well, it wasn't a day or two after that, my mom started to get vertigo really bad. And she was dizzy, I mean really dizzy. So I thought, well, I'm going to go over there and stay with them. So I had to go stay with my mom and dad. I was there about a week. But while I was supposed to be getting rest, I went over there to deal with that. And then that next day, we had to call an ambulance because she couldn't even get out of bed. I mean, she was all over the place. So we called an ambulance to take her to the emergency room. Well, then she ended up staying in the hospital all night long. So then I stayed with them for about a week, and she was still dizzy. She still had the vertigo. They gave her medicine for it and stuff. And anyway, so I, waited on her and stuff because she couldn't take care of herself, and I cooked for them and stuff. So getting my rest part was just on the back burner. I was going. I was making myself do, and I was managing. After that, after Mom and Dad, after Mom got better, she started being okay. So then I left and came back home, and she cried. She didn't want me to leave. I said, Mom, I have to go back to my home. So anyway, I left and came back home, which I only live about 40 minutes away from them or something. Not very far. 30 minutes if I've got a lead foot. But anyway, the next week after that, I was getting ready that whole week because we were having out-of-town company. And I'd never met these people. They were people that had worked with my husband in Indiana, and they had a camper. So they brought their camper and parked it out back where the fire pit and all that is out back. And we made them a place back there, and it was perfect. We had such a good time. They had a little pug dog named Frankie, and I enjoyed him. And we just had a blast. Well, while all that was going on, never a dull moment. While all that was going on, I came up with this big, massive, I thought it was a toothache. My teeth were hurting, my gum line was hurting, up in there was hurting. I thought, oh my gosh, am I getting an abscessed tooth or something now? What the world? I mean, it was hurting. I mean, I was taking ibuprofen. I was trying to act like it didn't hurt me. It hurt pretty bad. Because I thought, everybody's looked forward to this. I'm not spoiling it with a stupid toothache or something. I've got to do something. So I went to the doctor. Again. They were here a few days, and I thought, I've got to go to the doctor. I've just got to, or I'm not going to be able to do anything with them while they're here. And we had such a good time with them. They were just so sweet. And I made a whole bunch of new friends. And anyway, I went to the doctor, and she said I had an ear infection. Well, my face was swollen. This side of my face swelled up. Looked like I had the mumps or something. Looked like a hideous monster. Ugh. But anyway, I thought, great, my tooth's abscessed or something. But she said I had an ear infection, and that was making my teeth hurt, because I think I had a sinus infection too. But she was zooming in on my ears, but I really think I had a sinus infection too, because it was hurting up through here. But anyway, she gave me a bunch of antibiotic I had to take all of for 10 days, I think it was. I think it was amoxicillin or something. I don't remember. But anyway, I took that every day. And it started gradually getting better, but it didn't really go away till after they were gone. But anyway, I wasn't in real good company all the time, but I tried to be. But we had such a good time. And while they were here, Jim and Kathy was their names, and Jim's brother, Mike, had planned all along that he was going to come to Carter Caves and stay, just not far from where we live, and stay at that state park campground and surprise Jim and Kathy. So we had to come up with this plan to get them over to Carter Caves so they could look at the campers up and down through there. So we told them we was looking for a camper, and we are thinking about getting back into camping. And so anyway, we told them, there was somebody over there who had a camper for sale, and we needed to go look at it and all kinds of stuff. And so we were on their way over there to Carter Caves. They said, sure, we'll go with you to look at it, and I said, well, it's in lot 22. So we were going up through there, and Jim was looking at all the lots, and so was Kathy looking at the lot numbers. There's 19, there's 20, 21, and Jim and Kathy's trailer and Mike and his wife's trailer, camper, looked the same, except Mike's was a little bit bigger. And then we're going up in 21 and 22, and she's like, well, that looks like our camper. And Jim's like, no, that looks like Mike's camper. Wait a minute. Well, that is Mike. It was so funny. It was so funny. These surprises. They had no idea. They looked at us like, like, it's a surprise. But that was a real fun time. That was a real fun part of the vacation. We had to keep that a secret all week long. I thought, oh my gosh, I hope I don't blow this. But anyway, that was toward the end of their visit here. And anyway, everybody was so sweet, and we had such a good time. And they had a little Chihuahua named Sassy, and she was cute. She's an older dog, but she was cute. And anyway, we had enjoyed that trip, them being here, and I survived my face swelling and all my pain. And that pain moved from like my teeth up to my gum, and from my gum on up into where your mouth goes, up as far as you can go with your finger or whatever, up in there. And then it started going up into here, and my swelling would move up, and then it finally just pretty much went away. But boy, it was something else. But we did go take a cave tour at Carter Caves and stuff. We had a real good time while I was here, and I hated to see them go. I really cried when they left. The highway is out here in front of our house on over there. You can probably hear some of the noise from it. But anyway, they had to go down through there on their way home. And they had a few things to do when they left here. And then I told them, I said, well, let me know when you're going in front of the house, and I'll wave at you. So she did, and I went over here and stood and waved like an idiot and stuff. And then I cried because I didn't want them to leave. And that's silly, I swear. But anyway, that was that story. So anyway, meanwhile, getting my rest. I swear to goodness. I enjoyed myself pretty good while they was here, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a lot better with my attitude and stuff, and things have changed a little bit, and something happened that was really great that we decided to do, and that's just snapped me out of it, and it's given me a lot of exercise to keep up with it and everything, but we're really enjoying it a whole big lot. And anyway, I just wanted to let you all know what we were doing and where I've been. But now the garden's coming in a little bit, and we should have fried green tomatoes pretty soon. We always have a little fried green tomato party, and we invite people, and we fry all kinds of green tomatoes and have salmon patties and have big old time. And we've got that on our agenda if the weather permits. It's kind of windy out today. The weather's been pretty nice this week. Now last week and the week before was really hot. But while they were here, we had good weather. It rained a little bit, but nothing that knocked us out of doing anything. It was just a here and there, weather. And, they had their camper, and they stayed in their camper. And everything worked out so good. And we'll have to do it again sometime because it's really fun. But I just wanted to let you know where I've been. Now, if you'll hang on a minute, I'm going to add to this video. So just hang on a minute, and I'll connect the two videos, okay? Just a minute. And yes, I got my hair cut off. I did not mean for it to be this short, but she had a different idea, I guess, than I did. But it'll grow. I'll be right back.